Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. इस खूबसूरत शाम में आप सबका स्वागत है. इस शाम को हम शुरू करने जा रहे हैं, इसलिए kindly take your seats. Yes, it's a wonderful day for networking and meeting people all old and new, and we will have plenty of opportunities to do the same. All right. A fabulous welcome to everybody here. Welcome to Simple Hair at 100. 100 episodes, 100 conversations, and hundreds of ideas that have helped make the world of money, markets, and investing a little simpler for all of us to understand. Thank you. My name is Neha Sharma Iyer, and it gives me great pleasure to be part of this beautiful celebration tonight. To be celebrating not only this journey with you, but also the people who have been part of it. I would like to invite on stage now the people who have been at the heart of this journey. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Vivek Law, the host and editor-in-chief of Simple Hair, and co-founders of One Native Studio, Aparna Joshi, Harish Patil, and Deepak Karnani on stage, please. Today, we have the privilege of having Mr. Ashish Chauhan, the Managing Director of National Stock Exchange, joining us here. So a huge round of applause for Mr. Ashish Chauhan. Namaskar, sir. इस शाम की शुरुआत formally करेंगे हम with the lighting of the lamp now. So I request everybody to join us for the ceremonial lighting of the lamp.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
matter of great pride and honor to be celebrating this milestone with some of the biggest name in the world of finance. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Ashish Kumar ji, thank you. हमारे साथ आज. Yes, I'd request Mr. Vivek Law to stay on stage, as Mr. Ashish Chauhan would like to felicitate you, sir, with something so special. I was so excited when I heard about it, and I would love to see it. आप सब यहाँ आ चुके होंगे पहले, शायद मेरा ये पहली बार है, और नेशनल स्टॉक एक्सचेंज ऑफ इंडिया में यहाँ आकर ये देखना इज़ अ ग्रेट मैटर ऑफ प्राइड, प्रिविलेज और सौभाग्य भी बोलेंगे. So Mr. Vivek Law is going to be felicitated by Mr. Ashish with the NSE bell. We can already hear it. And there's something else. Coming up on stage now is the NSE bull frame, which is being presented to Mr. Vivek Law. That is fabulous. Thank you, Ashish ji. Over to you, Vivek, for the opening of this event. Over to you.
गुड इवनिंग लेडीज़ एंड जेंटलमैन. अक्सर मैं सिंपल है शो को एक गाने से शुरू करता हूँ, कुछ पंक्तियों से. फिर मेरे एक कोलीग ने कहा कि अगर आप ऐसा करेंगे तो कॉपीराइट एक्ट में आप फंस जाएंगे. लेकिन आज भारत का पूरा स्टॉक मार्केट मेरे साथ है और आशीष जी भी हैं, नीलेश भाई हैं, तो मुझे किस बात का डर है. तो कहते हैं एक बहुत कई यंग लोग हैं यहाँ, शायद उन्होंने ना सुना हो, लेकिन मैं जानता हूँ कि जो मेरे दोस्त हैं उन्होंने सबने सुना होगा ये गाना. गाऊंगा नहीं, डोंट वरी. दिए जलते हैं, फूल खिलते हैं. दिए जलते हैं, फूल खिलते हैं, बड़ी मुश्किल से लेकिन दुनिया में दोस्त मिलते हैं. और आज मैं तहे दिल से भगवान से प्रार्थना करता हूं कि आप सब जो मेरे दोस्त रहे हैं, इसीलिए आप सब आए हैं यहाँ, इस जर्नी को सेलिब्रेट करने के लिए अपने काम को, इतनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी को छोड़कर. मैं बहुत ही आभारी हूँ आप सबका. मैं आभारी हूँ आशीष चौहान जी का भी और नेशनल स्टॉक एक्सचेंज का, जिन्होंने इस पावन धरती पर, ये टेम्पल है भारत के मॉडर्न कैपिटल मार्केट का, वहाँ पर हमें मौका दिया आके आप सबसे मिलने का. और मैं बेहद आभारी हूँ अपने को-फाउंडर्स का, दीपक, हरीश पाटिल और अपर्णा और पूरी सिंपल है टीम का, जिन्होंने सिंपल है को एक्चुअली यहाँ तक लेके आए. जैसे अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी ने कहा था, मैं तो मुखौट हूँ, असली काम तो इन लोगों ने किया. सिंपल है कि जर्नी हमने शुरू की फाइनेंशियल लिटरेसी को स्प्रेड करने के लिए, लेकिन लोगों पर इसका असर हुआ निश्चित रूप से, लेकिन मुझ पर बहुत असर हुआ. मैंने, अगर आप सिंपल वर्ड लें तो कहीं ना कहीं ये सिंपल वर्ड का एक और मतलब है हम्बल. और एक चीज़ का मुझे ज्ञात हुआ जो मैं बहुत संक्षेप में बताऊंगा क्योंकि समय की तंगी है, बहुत प्रोग्राम लाइंड अप हैं, कि कई यहाँ पर ऐसे दोस्त हैं जो शो पर आए जिनके साथ मेरा रिश्ता 32 साल का रहा है। कुछ दोस्त ऐसे भी आए जिनको मैं पहली बार मिला। लेकिन एक चीज़ जो मैंने इन सब में देखी कि वो एक पहाड़ की तरह है, एक माउंटेन की तरह है। वो उस समय से जब हम साथ चर्चगेट लोकल पकड़ के जाते थे से आज अपने कारोबार में, अपने काम में अव्वल नंबर पर हैं। लेकिन जैसे एक वृक्ष अगर झुकता नहीं है तो लोगों को छाए नहीं दे पाता, और ये सब जो हैं, सब बिना एक्सेप्शन के, इनमें जो सबसे बड़ी क्वालिटी है वो है ह्यूमिलिटी। मुंबई में कहते हैं कि भाव भगवान छे। सबसे बड़ा लेसन इन्वेस्टिंग का जो मैंने सीखा, जिंदगी का सीखा, कि हम्बल रहिए, सिंपल रहिए, बाकी सब कुछ अपने आप हो जाए। दूसरी चीज़ डिसिप्लिन। इतनी दूरियां हैं इस शहर में, सब समय पर आए, सब ने बात की। मुझे खुशी है कि उन्होंने मुझे अपना मित्र माना और कई बहुत डीप चीज़ें अपने जीवन की उन्होंने शेयर की। और मैं चाहूँगा आपसे, चाहे आप जिस स्थिति में हो, आप कोई बिगिनर ना हो, लेकिन प्लीज़ सुनिए, क्योंकि ये 100 कहानियाँ हैं। ये 100 कोई एडवाइजरी नहीं है, ये 100 कहानियाँ हैं जीवन किस तरह जिया जाए। स्ट्रगल सबके जीवन में आता है, लेकिन उससे कैसे उभरें। हम वॉलेटिलिटी से परेशान हो जाते हैं बाजार की। ये ऐसे लोग हैं जिन्होंने अपने जीवन में इतनी वॉलेटिलिटी देखी और उससे परेशान नहीं हुए, आगे बढ़े। और तीसरी बात, इतनी ह्यूमिलिटी रखिए अपने अंदर कि जब हम इंसान इस दुनिया में आते हैं, हम एक कदम नहीं ले पाते बिना किसी का हाथ पकड़े। तो किसी से मदद मांगने में, किसी ये एक्सेप्ट करने में कि कोई मुझसे ज़्यादा जानता है या जानती है, इसमें क्यों संकोच करें। इतनी डिबेट होती है, मैं देखता हूँ, म्यूचुअल फंड वर्सेस डायरेक्ट इक्विटी, दिस वर्सेस दैट, ये वर्सेस दैट, हम इसी में ही घूमते रहते हैं। अगर कोई सामने आपके है जिसको आपसे ज़्यादा जानकारी है, आप क्यों खामखा बाजार के या मार्केट के पहलू के अंदर इतना घुसते रहते हैं। अपना काम करिए, अपने जीवन पर फोकस करिए। और चौथी चीज़ और आखिरी चीज़ जो इन सब में कॉमन थी, वो ये थी कि इतनी क्लैरिटी है अपने गोल्स के बारे में इनके जीवन में। आप सबको देखिए, फिटनेस, हेल्थ, चाहे आप जो करें, कोई जिम जाए, कोई योगा करे, कोई ध्यान करे, जो भी करें, लेकिन कुछ ना कुछ करते हैं। परिवार, काम तो है ही, और बहुत ही हमें यहाँ से दिखता है कि बहुत ही ग्लैमरस जॉब है कि देखिए इतने बड़े फाइनेंशियल सेंटर में इनके ऑफिस हैं। लेकिन मैं आपको बता सकता हूँ, क्योंकि मैंने इनके साथ इस देश के छोटे छोटे जगहों पे ट्रैवल किया है, रातों को ट्रैवल किया है, रात भर, और मेहनत भी करते हैं, लेकिन इतनी क्लैरिटी है लाइफ में कि 24 घंटे में मुझे ये करना है। जो विमेन स्पीकर्स आई इस शो पर हो, और मैं खास बोल रहा हूं ये विमेन, सबने पहाड़ तक चढ़ लिए। एक्चुअली मैंने कहा आप तो इतने बड़े दिग्गज हैं, कहाँ टाइम मिलता है आपको पहाड़ पे जाने का? और उन्होंने कहा जब कोई चीज़ ज़रूरी हो उसे करिए। और फाइनली इन सब में मैंने एक क्वालिटी पाई, वो है ह्यूमर की। जीवन आप जितना कॉम्प्लिकेट करना चाहें आप कर सकते हैं, और हम सब करते हैं, या जीवन आप सिंपल भी रख सकते हैं। और इसीलिए कोशिश थी हमारी कि हम फाइनेंशियल टर्मिनोलॉजी को सिंपल करें जब हमने ये चैनल बनाया। लेकिन चलते चलते इतनी राहें खुली इन सब की बातें सुनकर, और अगर आप हर एक इंटरव्यू देखें आप रियलाइज़ करेंगे कि ज़िंदगी भी सिंपल ही रखिए। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद एक बार फिर आप सबका आने के लिए। मैं बिल्कुल कह नहीं सकता शब्दों में कि मैं कितना ग्रेटफुल हूँ कि आपने अपना कीमती समय निकाल कर आप सब यहाँ आए, हमारे सेलिब्रेशन में आपने हिस्सा लिया। एक बार फिर दोस्त होने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आप सबका।
मैं चाहूँगी आप स्टेज पे ही रहिए विवेक जी, और जिस खूबसूरती से और सिंप्लिसिटी से आपने इतने प्रोफाउंड चीज़ें समझाई हैं, एक ही कहावत याद आई मुझे, सिंप्लिसिटी इज़ द रिजल्ट ऑफ प्रोफाउंड थॉट विच यू डिस्प्ले विद योर एक्शंस। एंड विद्या विनय नशोबते आपने लिटरली एक्सप्लेन किया किस तरह विद ह्यूमिलिटी वन प्रोग्रेसेस इन लाइफ। सो थैंक यू सो मच। और हमने ज्ञान का दिया भी जलाया, लिटरली दिया भी जलाया, and our minds are very ignited. So we are going to be moving on to one powerful symbol this evening, the one that represents India's financial markets, the ringing of the market bell, ladies and gentlemen, which is a celebration of participation, possibility, and the role our capital markets play in India's growth story. So I'm going to be calling up the names of our esteemed guests. Please stage पर आइए और इस शुभ अवसर को आगे बढ़ाइए। Mr. महेंद्र लूनिया, तनुल मिश्रा, सुनील रोहकाले, मनीष सोंथालिया, स्वरूप मोहंती, कुरियन जोस, विकास सचदेवा, विकास सतीजा, रूपा वेंकटकृष्णन, आशीष कुमार चौहान जी, श्रीराम अय्यर, नीलेश शाह, and Akhil Chaturvedi. Thank you so much for joining us. And Shri Ram Krishnan ji bhi, please आ जाइए। Mr. Saugata Chatterjee, kindly join us on stage. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ladies and gentlemen. Truly iconic. What a moment. Episodes of Simple Hair, marking the beginning of the next 100 with this ceremonial ringing of the market bell. Yes, और अब we are taking that wisdom beyond the podcast. We are delighted to unveil the Simple Hair Book of Investing Wisdom, a collection of insights, experiences, and lessons from the people who have been part of this incredible journey. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the book unveiling. There we have it. "100 episodes, 100 conversations, and now a book that brings together the wisdom behind that journey." A moment of pride, a moment of celebration. Not only a fabulous idea, but one that we are looking forward to lay our hands on. Ye sare insightful discussions, everything put together in one fabulous coffee table book. Thank you so much. सारे guests जो हमारे साथ ऊपर आए हैं, thank you so much for joining us on stage. I request you to take your seats, please. और विवेक जी, आपको मैं विवेक जी, मैं चाहूंगी आप स्टेज पर ही रहें। विवेक जी विवेक जी, मैं चाहूंगी आप स्टेज पर रहें। What we witnessed was truly iconic and wonderful, and we would like to, आपने जिस प्यार से अपने दोस्तों के बारे में बात करी है, आपके लिए भी आपके टीम ने कुछ बहुत प्यार से मैसेजेस आपको भेजना चाहा है। जी हाँ, so can we have the visuals please? Something special.
Hi everyone, I just wanted to extend my huge congratulations to Vivek Law and the entire One Native studio for completing a milestone 100 episodes of Simple Hair, a show which has made personal finance simple and explored so many incredible topics over the last couple of years. Congrats to my dear friend Vivek and your entire team, and hope to see many more episodes.
Congratulations to Vivek Law and his team on completion of wonderful 100 episodes of Simple Hair. Completing 100 episodes is not a small feat. It requires a lot of persistence and a lot of curation, which Vivek and his team has done. I would have loved to be there personally, but I couldn't make it. My best wishes for the function. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us on stage. You may now take your seat. Since its inception, Simple Hair has evolved into a powerful financial education and content ecosystem, making India's young audience more financially aware, confident, and money smart. From personal finance and wealth creation to savings, investing, retirement planning, financial decision making, Vivek Law has consistently decoded complex financial subjects into simple, actionable, and relatable conversations, helping young Indians move from financial awareness to financial confidence. With an impressive 38+ million impressions and nearly 5 million views, Simple Hair has built meaningful scale, engagement, and cultural relevance, connecting with audiences not just across India's metros, but also Tier 2, Tier 3 cities and the emerging Bharat, while extending its footprint globally across 15+ countries. और मैं खुद बोल सकती हूँ क्योंकि मैंने भी आपके एपिसोड्स देखे हैं कि भाई जैसे डॉस फॉर डमीज होता था एक टाइम पर, अंडरस्टैंडिंग कॉन्सेप्ट्स ऑफ फाइनेंस जितनी सिंप्लिसिटी से आप बताते हैं, hats off and thank you. So that is the real impact that goes beyond numbers. As India moves forward, Viksit Bharat at 2047, the financial literacy is not just important, it is essential. Because Viksit Bharat 2047 cannot be built without a financially aware and financially empowered India. And that is the mission of Simple Hair: to turn financial knowledge into financial confidence and empower every Indian to make smarter money decisions. We are trying. Thanks to your help, we are. Simple Hair, making finance simple, making India financially smarter, and building a financially empowered Bharat. So let us begin this evening with the ceremony that we've already done, but let us proceed forward. Also, we are live on the YouTube channel. इस वक्त हम live हैं, तो जितने लोग हमें जहाँ से भी देख रहे हैं, thank you for joining us and thank you for being part of this journey with all of us. All right, now I'm going to be inviting Mr. Vivek Law. Moving on in conversation with Vivek Law with our guests, I would like to invite you on stage for the 100 episodes. Vivek has been asking questions to everybody, but tonight we're going to be turning the tables and letting him take us through some of the stories, moments, and lessons. And we're going to be having on stage Mr. Navneet Munot, Anthony Heredia, Nilesh Shah, Rupa Venkatakrishnan, also joining us on stage with Vivek. Over to you. right. So we are now set with all our guests. Thank you for joining us on stage. हमने episodes देखे हैं, informative थे और कई बार entertaining भी थे. आज शाम कुछ memorable moments के बारे में बात करते हैं. हमारे तो minds में I'm sure we have some of the episodes which stood out for us. लेकिन विवेक जी, मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूँगी पहली बात कि आपके लिए आपका most memorable simple है moment अगर पूछा जाए तो वो कौन सा होगा?
इतने मेमोरेबल मोमेंट थे नेहा कि और पहले तो मैं आपको ये भी बताना चाहता हूँ कि नेहा को मैंने कॉलेज में पढ़ाया.
Yes.
जो उन्हें याद है,
जी हाँ.
ये अच्छी बात.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
मेमोरेबल तो मेरे ख्याल से जैसे मैंने शुरू में कहा कि ये लोग ऐसे व्यक्ति हैं और जो बाकी भी हैं, सॉरी चेयर्स की कमी थी, नहीं तो सब आ जाते, जिन्होंने इतना प्यार दिया मुझे और इतना अपने लाइफ की जर्नी के बारे में खुल के बात की. तो कहीं हमने हंसी मजाक के पल भी बिताए, कुछ इमोशनल बातें भी हो पड़ी. मुझे पर्सनली जो एक चीज़ बहुत ही अलग सी लगी वो ये थी कि वो आज हैं नहीं यहाँ पे, लेकिन आए थे एक पुराने मित्र. तो मैंने शो पे कहा कि आप जैसे 32 साल पहले थे आज भी वैसे ही लग रहे हैं. तो वो थोड़े ऑब्वियसली खुश हुए. फिर उन्हें लगा कि आई ऑल्सो मस्ट गिव अ कॉम्प्लीमेंट बैक. सॉरी. तो उन्हें कुछ और शायद उस मोमेंट पर स्ट्राइक किया, नहीं तो उन्होंने कहा कि आपकी आंखें बहुत ब्यूटीफुल हैं. और मुझे बाद में पता चला, जैसे आप जानते हैं कि परिवार वाले वीडियो बहुत अलग तरीके से देखते हैं, वो हर चीज़ को खरोद खरोद के देखते हैं. तो मुझे बाद में पता चला कि उस पल में बिल्कुल लाल हो गया था. तो ऐसे कई मोमेंट्स थे. मुझे याद है कि नीलेश भाई ने जो एक बहुत ही उच्च लेवल पर पहुँचे हैं लाइफ में, उन्होंने अपने हार्डशिप्स की बात की और ये कहा उन्होंने कि किस तरह से कभी भी जीवन में कोई भी सामने आ जाता है सहारा देने. और मैं ये मानता हूँ, इस बात पर मैं शुरू से ही बहुत ही पर्टिकुलर रहा हूँ ये कहने में कि जब इतने अच्छे एडवाइज़र्स रूपा जैसे हमारे देश में हैं, चाहे कम हैं लेकिन हैं, तो हम क्यों नहीं, जो इतने बड़े एक्सपर्ट्स हैं, इतनी बड़ी ब्रांड्स हैं, इतने कंपनीज़ हैं, अब तो 50 से ऊपर म्यूचुअल फंड्स हो गए हैं. बाला, नवनीत, नीलेश भाई, एंथनी और आप में से कई, जब हमने अपने करियर शुरू किए तो 6 या 7 भी नहीं होते थे और आज 50 नीलेश भाई से ऊपर हो गए हैं. और ऐसा लग रहा है जैसे हर हफ्ते एक सेंचुरी ठुक रही है, एक नया म्यूचुअल फंड आ रहा है. तो बहुत ऐसे मोमेंट्स हुए नेहा. और मुझे ख़ास जो एक इच्छा थी वो ये थी कि रूपा ने कहा कि मुझे सिर्फ एक चीज़ की फ़िक्र रहती है कि मेरे जाने के बाद मेरी साड़ियाँ कौन पहनेगा. और तब से मेरे दिमाग में यही चल रहा है कि मैं किसके नाम पर ये साड़ियाँ ले पाऊँ. तो आज तनुल मिल गई. तनुल भी शो पे आई थी तो उन्होंने ऑफ़र किया है कि हाँ मैं बिल्कुल, क्योंकि रूपा की जो साड़ी की कलेक्शन है वो बहुत ही बड़ी है और बहुत खूबसूरत है उनकी तरह. तो कोशिश मेरी जारी है. और बाला की आपको एक कहानी बताता हूँ मैं. एक बार हमने साथ में फौजी निवेश शोज़ किए थे जवानों के लिए, और बाला एक और अपना बहुत बड़ा महाकुंभ टाइप कर रहे थे और
मुझे इनके साथ कोटा जाना था और उस दिन मैंने अपने कान पकड़ लिए कि मैं इनके साथ कभी ट्रैवल नहीं करूँगा, क्योंकि हम जयपुर पहुँचे, जयपुर से 5 घंटे की जर्नी थी कोटा, और मैंने उनसे कहा कि कमरा दे दीजिए जहाँ मैं थोड़ा बहुत रेस्ट कर लूँ। तो उन्होंने बहुत ही हैरानी से मेरी ओर देखा, पर एक कमरा दे दिया। मैंने रेस्ट किया, मैं बाहर आया, देखा बाला वहाँ के लोकल डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स के साथ ऑलरेडी कॉन्वर्सेशन में है। फिर हमने ख़त्म किया और ख़त्म करने के बाद बाला ने कहा चलिए कोटा वापस चलते हैं, और हम 2 बजे वापस कोटा पहुँचे सुबह रात को। एंड आई थिंक हिज फ्लाइट वॉज बुक्ड फॉर 6 or 7 in the morning, और इनके ओवर एंथुजियास्टिक कॉलीग्स ने मेरी भी फ्लाइट उसी वक्त बुक कर दी। हालांकि मैं दिल्ली आ रहा था, ये बॉम्बे जा रहे थे। तो ये इंसान, आपको लग सकता है कि इतने शांत, इतने और कोई शिकंज नहीं यहाँ पर, लेकिन इन सबको मैंने देखा है बहुत करीब से, इतनी मेहनत करते हुए, इतनी मेहनत करते हुए। ये सारी चीज़ें मैं ये मानता हूँ, जो मेरी सबसे बड़ा मेरा लेसन था नेहा, कि हम लोग सक्सेस को सेलिब्रेट करते हैं, उस सक्सेस के पीछे जो काम जाता है, जो मेहनत जाती है, वो हम उसके बारे में हम बात नहीं करते। और नवनीत, एंथनी उनमें से हैं जिन्होंने मुझे प्रॉमिस किया कि अगली बार आप आएंगे तो बहुत अच्छा बैंड्रा में खाना खिलाऊंगा, लेकिन वो प्रॉमिस अभी तक पूरी हुई नहीं है। और नवनीत मेरे बहुत ही पुराने मित्र रहे हैं, जब इनसे मिला हूँ कुछ सीख के ही निकला हूँ इनके कमरे से। तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद एक बार फिर आप सबका आने के लिए।
एक्चुअली मैं ज़रूर पूछना चाहती हूँ इस वक्त, क्योंकि ये तो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग किस्से आपने बताए, ये तो हमें पता भी नहीं चलते अगर पूछा नहीं गया होता। बट इस वक्त हमारे गेस्ट यहाँ पर हैं, और इफ़ एनीबडी फील्स लाइक यू कैन प्लीज़, आई कैन पास ऑन द माइक, बट आप में से कोई बोलना चाहेंगे कुछ, समथिंग दैट यू रिमेंबर्ड एंड स्टूड आउट आपके या किसी दूसरे एपिसोड में, या आप कुछ बोलना चाहेंगे आज, सिंस वी हियर सेलिब्रेटिंग दिस जर्नी? तो यस।
So विवेक लाग से इतना लंबा एसोसिएशन हो गया है, वी हैव टू गो एंड एक्चुअली डू आर्काइव में जाके चेक करना पड़ेगा कौन सा डिस्कशन क्या किया था हम लोग। लाइक यू मेंशन अबाउट कोटा, आई कंप्लीटली फॉरगॉट।
वैसे उनकी
You
मेमोरी
still
काफी
remember?
अच्छी है।
You still remember that? So my association with Vivek Law, coming from the first interview, all of us are in the 90s. We all started our career in 90s, and coming on the camera, speaking in the TV, giving interview was completely news to us. In the sense, completely new. And Vikas was with us in Burla that time. So I was forced once to go to the front of the camera because boss actually backed out appearing in front of the camera that day. And something happened in the market. And my boss said, boss, I cannot Bala, I cannot go. Why don't you go? This is the first time appearing in front of the TV. And for me, the man who was the interview on the other side is Vivek Law, part of CNBC. And those days, Vivek Law means is somebody, name itself sounds big, Vivek Law. It sounds very big. And he's also a tough man in asking questions with straight face, ask questions. And not appearing ever in front of camera, going sit in front of a camera, one side you sweat, another side you also answer. That was my first experience with Vivek Law, coming in front of the TV, and I'm talking about 99, 96, 97, 99, 98 types. So that's where I think our journey began. And second half, of course, our relationship became so thick as time progressed. In talking about mutual fund, of course, for the army Jawans, when we started doing this exercise, The 5 hours journey, of course, I kept him boring because generally I don't normally sleep in the car while traveling. Okay, I kept him engaged. But having said that, the relations become so big over a period of time. We address each other as a brother. But normally it doesn't happen. So I always tell a lot of people, so Nilesh is sitting, Navneet is sitting, Antony is sitting. Of course, I also have Tambram lady sitting here. So I always used to say, we normally of course address each one by name, but I always used to say that we're all born to different mother, but we're all brothers like. That's the way I think thickness has come, the thick relations comes. So always, Vivek Law used to suddenly address me as a brother. Then that's when I used to feel the relationship, I think, has to go beyond how you build. Simple hai to simple hamesha rahenge. And that's something, and we also connected in some of these common connect on the spirituality side. Sometimes he'll address me Bala Sairam brother. So that's the way I think our relationships have become over a period of time more closeness. And specific to the simple hai, I still remember, I think I'm sure Navneet will remember, Nilesh will remember, Antony of course will remember this very clearly. We used to go in every nook and corner of the country, talk about बाट मार्केट कैसे काम करते हैं, कूपन मीन्स क्या होता है, ATM मीन्स क्या होता है, maturity means that time it never used to be duration, it used to be average maturity used to call it. Duration तो बाद में आया है, so average maturity पता चलता है ठीक है. So that's why we used to do it. We used to have we used to struggle. Me and Antony used to sit in our office, used to goal seek in Excel file. So valuation कैसे करें? So me and Nilesh were part of the committee at that time, and Navneet also used to be there. We used to think actually how to actually value a bond. None of us knew about how to value a bond. But a formula to malum actually, PNR formula, all of us know. But at the end of the day, how do you calculate it, right? So none of us knew about how to calculate. We used to sit and actually calculate, put a formula. So that time it was considered to be complicated. When we began our career, everything used to be complicated. Everything was a rocket science. Agar if we find a formula, the right price we find, then all of us used to celebrate over mug beer. So Antony will remember mug beer. So that's what we used to do. And today, mutual fund has really become simple, thanks to Simple Hai.
Yes.
I think thanks to Simple Hai, which
Yes.
is
Thank you so
sometimes
much.
I always believe that simplicity is actually difficult to follow. All complicated things we can always do very efficient because complication means that means samastha nahi loko. Therefore, it is better to remain complicated. Whereas simple samastha loko, but difficult to follow. The SAP is something that all of us say. The SAP is simple but difficult to follow. Whereas he has made it simple hai through a series. In fact, while coming, I was jokingly telling Vikas, he has come out with a lot of podcast series. I was jokingly telling him, Vikas, इतना series बना दिया आपने, उसको actually book निकालना जरूरी है. When I came here, to my surprise, I didn't know that a book launch is also there. Then to my surprise, Vivek Law has already produced a book on Simple Hai of 100 editions.
He had read
This is a simple coincidence.
He had read your minds way before time.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, sir, for
Exactly.
sharing these wonderful anecdotes
Thank
and
you,
incidents.
thank you, yeah.
रूपा मैम, मैं आपसे एक सवाल पूछना चाहूँगी actually. बहुत ही simple terms में, क्या as a woman and as women investors, is there a different way women look at finances, money? Is there something that you can tell us about that and the mistakes commonly अगर हम जो करते हैं जो नहीं करना चाहिए या अगर एक कोई advice आप देना चाहेंगी for us from a simple homemaker to a college going girl or I don't know, somehow we have these notions which sometimes feel different. Would you like to share something on that?
Thank you. Can you hear me? Yeah.
You can probably take it a little closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the one thing that I have seen with regard to money and women is fear.
Yeah.
I think the fear of money is always there, but I feel women are the best managers of money. They can manage homes, they can manage money. So I think every woman should take out the fear of saying that I can't manage money. They should at least try. And it's no rocket science. Today you can share with people, you can talk with people. There's so many podcasts. I think Vivek has brought in a lot of people on the podcast in the last so many years. I think each of them have simply put things how you can manage your money, how you can look at investments. And I think those episodes itself are enough for someone who wants to start. It could be women, men, anyone. And I think that simple hai and managing money is also simple hai. Thank you.
थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू। जी हाँ, इस डर पे काबू पाएंगे और सिंपल एपिसोड्स देखकर, सिंपल है कि एपिसोड्स देखकर अपने आप को वील बी मोर फाइनेंशियली अवेयर फॉर श्योर। ऑलराइट,
मुझे लगा नेहा आप उनसे एक साड़ी मांग लेंगे।
नहीं, उससे कहीं ज़्यादा कीमती चीज़ मांगी है जो उन्होंने अभी काफ़ी इंसाइटफुल, I think that will go way longer, but yeah, I don't think I can pass on that offer as well. Ma'am, I'm gonna connect it with you later. All right. If I may ask any of you here, what has changed in the Indian investor? कुछ बदलाव आया है या अभी से लेके, say when you started off 20-40 years back, what has changed in the Indian investor तब से लेके अब तक? अभी क्या हाल है सबका वैसे?
I think it works. So my take is, so I'm kind of going back 31 years ago, where Bala, Navneet, myself, Nilesh Bhai was in another firm. I think the first thing that has changed is today we take it for granted कि mutual fund सही है. But back in the day, to convince investors that mutual fund sahi hai, just to get them to come close to a mutual fund office was a task. I remember when I joined in 95 as the youngest management trainee, management trainees are typically told first task is make PPT for your boss. And I remember making a PPT which said that US mein mutual fund as a percentage of deposit ye hai, as a percent of GDP, etc. And to be honest with you, for probably the next close to 20-25 years, I always believed that it was just a slide on a PPT. And the reality is, I think investor behavior has only changed in the last 5 to 7 years. Maybe it is the track records that so many fund houses have produced over time. Maybe it is the efforts of many sales, marketing, investing teams. I will say it is people like Vivek, many, many years, decades ago. I don't think people give enough credit to the way media played a role in giving mutual funds legitimacy. I think that also played a role. So I think for today, for an investor, the fact that you will meet someone and say, do you know something about mutual funds? 30 years ago, 1 out of 10 would have said, I've heard of it. Today, 1 of the 10 will probably say, I haven't. And I think that's the massive change. The last point I'd want to make is, in spite of the progress we've made, it's just unbelievable to think that we have only 6 crore unique investors, which just tells all of us, and Vivek's been very kind to talk about the hard work, but clearly there's so much more work to be done. And if there's anything I think that inspires all of us here, and probably Vivek as well, it's when can we make that 6 into 60?
Absolutely.
So सबसे पहले तो विवेक बहुत बहुत बधाई आपको. Vivek and all of us go back a long time. He has interviewed us like as young fund managers long back. After that we have done many events together, different parts of the country. He's done these interviews and 100 बहुत बड़ी बात है. So बहुत बहुत बधाई है आपको. और बाय द वे हम रूपा से बहुत सारी चीज़ें मांगने जाते हैं, लेकिन मैंने कभी साड़ी वाला आइडिया नहीं सोचा. नेक्स्ट टाइम आज अपनी बेटी को बोलने वाला हूँ, अपने को साड़ियाँ आने वाली है रूपा आंटी के घर से. बट मैं एक कहूँगा कि विवेक, अगर मैं 100 देखूँ और मैं अभी आपकी वो कॉफ़ी टेबल बुक देख रहा था और उसमें आपने सबके कोट्स लिखे हैं हर एक के पॉडकास्ट से, हर एक के इंटरव्यू से, तो मैं 2 लाइन कहूँगा, शायद मैंने अपने इंटरव्यू में भी कही होगी कि खुले रहिए विचारों से, खुले रहिए विचारों से, बंधे रहिए संस्कारों से. आई थिंक अगर आप एक कॉमन थ्रेड देखेंगे विवेक के सारे एपिसोड्स में, तो हर एक ने अलग अलग तरीके से अपनी अपनी बात करी है. बाला ने कुछ अपने एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करे, नीलेश भाई ने कुछ अपने करे, रूपा ने फ्रॉम एन इन्वेस्टर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर पर्सपेक्टिव जो कॉन्वर्सेशन होता है, अखिल बैठे हैं, आशीष है, बहुत लोग हैं यहाँ पे, सब ने अपने हिसाब से. लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं आपने वो संस्कार, चाहे वो जीवन के हों, जो निवेश में, इन्वेस्टिंग लाइफ में, वेल्थ क्रिएशन में आपके लिए ज़रूरी है, या दी अदर वे अराउंड, वाले, वो आई थिंक एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग थ्रेड है जो मुझे बहुत ही अच्छा लगा, और आई थिंक वो कहीं ना कहीं आपके अंदर बहुत डीप है। और मैं प्रभु से प्रार्थना करूंगा कि आप 400 और करें तो हम 500 वाली, एक कॉफ़ी टेबल बहुत भारी है, ये 100 वाली भी एक्चुअली, उसको उठाने में हम लोग काफ़ी देर तक तो मैं जस्ट इमेजिन कर रहा हूँ कि जब 500 वाली आएगी तो वो कितनी भारी होएगी। वो साथ में ट्रॉली भी रखोगे आप यहाँ पे,
वो 5
उसको
volumes
किताब
में
को
आएगी,
रखने
sir,
के लिए।
volumes में।
तो मैं बहुत प्रार्थना करता हूँ प्रभु से कि आप 500 करें। और म्यूचुअल फंड इंडस्ट्री में हम सब, कई लोगों का सौभाग्य रहा है कि हम जुड़े हैं म्यूचुअल फंड सही है से। तो सही है के बाद भी क्या होता है कि उसमें कहीं ना कहीं तो फ्लेक्सी कैप फंड, फिर उसमें रिस्कोमीटर, लार्ज कैप, मिड कैप, फिर नीचे म्यूचुअल फंड्स बाजार के, वो क्या बाजार की जोखिमों से के अधीन है। कृपया स्कीम से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को पढ़े। म्यूचुअल फंड्स आर सब्जेक्ट टू मार्केट रिस्क, प्लीज़ रीड द ऑफर डॉक्यूमेंट केयरफुली। तो आदमी पहले सही है सुनता है, फिर उसके बाद थोड़ा सा लाइक यार इतना सही है क्या। तो उसके बाद का एक सेकंड पार्ट बहुत ज़रूरी था, वो सिक्वल होना सिंपल है। वो आपने ज़बरदस्त काम किया है विवेक, एंड आपको बहुत बहुत बधाई कि सही है और सिंपल है। तो आपको ऊपर से अगर कुछ भी लगता हो, कोई वर्ड आपको सडनली लगा यार ये क्या बोल रहे हो आप, लेकिन वो सिंपल है। वो जो सिंप्लीफिकेशन वाला काम किया है उसके लिए आपको बहुत बहुत साधुवाद, और इसी तरह से आप करोड़ों निवेशकों की सेवा करते रहें, लंबी आयु हो।
थैंक यू सर। सर मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूँगी, आपके पर्सनल जर्नी में फॉर सो लॉन्ग, योर फाइनेंशियल जर्नी, कोई एक ऐसी एडवाइस किसी ने दी हो या आपको कोई एक चीज़ जो रह गई हो विच मेड अ बिग डिफरेंस, विच वाज लाइक अ गेम चेंजर, तो वो क्या होगा? और मतलब, या फिर अगर आप एडवाइस देना चाहें तो वो क्या होगा?
So, congratulations Vivek for completing a century. एंड हमारी जनरेशन में तो 365 रन वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड था, बट अब तो उससे भी आगे चला गया है। तो जो नवनीत ने कहा एक बार 5 शतक मार ही देना। तो जब 1990 का दशक था, स्टॉक मार्केट में तेजी थी, भाव रोज बढ़ रहे थे, तो हमें लगा कि पैसा बनाने का यही मौका है। एक बेवकूफ़ और उसके पैसे बहुत समय तक साथ में नहीं रह सकते, वो वहाँ पे पता चल गया। और एक दलाल स्ट्रीट में उन दिनों डगलाधारी काका होते थे, चाचा होते थे, बुजुर्ग होते थे। उन्होंने जो एक बात कही वो हमेशा याद रही कि देख बेटा, दलाल स्ट्रीट में हम दिवाली के दिन पे लक्ष्मी माता का पूजन करते हैं, बट सरस्वती माता की अर्चना रोज करनी पड़ती अगर लक्ष्मी माता की कृपा चाहिए। तो फिर अपने में अक्ल आ गई, जिंदगी भर सरस्वती माता के पुजारी बन गए ताकि लक्ष्मी माता की कृपा बनी रहे।
बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया सर।
Just one point. इनकी जो बातें हैं उन्होंने मुझे इतनी प्रेरित कर दी आज, क्योंकि एक जो इंटरेस्टिंग मोमेंट मेरे लिए था कि ऐसे 2 व्यक्ति आए इस शो पर जिनके पिताजी का भी मैंने अपने यंगर ईयर्स में इंटरव्यू किया था। नील पारिक आए और उनको मैंने बकाया अपने पुराने एक इंटरव्यू पराग भाई के साथ वो वाला भेजा, और प्रतीक ओसवाल आए और उनको बताया मैंने कि मैंने आपके पिताजी का भी इंटरव्यू किया है। तो तब मुझे कहीं ना कहीं लगा कि अब रिटायर होने का टाइम आ गया। फिर मैंने सोचा कि नहीं, अभी तो नीलेश भाई, नवनीत, एंथनी, बाला, रूपा सब लगे हुए हैं। तो फिर मैंने भी ये डिसाइड किया कि ना टायर्ड ना रिटायर्ड। लेकिन वो बहुत इमोशनल मोमेंट था उन दोनों लड़कों को, और शायद नवनीत, एंथनी, नीलेश भाई, रूपा, आप सब जो यहाँ हैं, हो सकता है कि आगे चल के 2nd और 3rd जनरेशन का भी इंटरव्यू करते रहूं बैठ कर।
Tathastu to that. Thank you so much once again, all our guests, for joining us on stage. Thank you, Vivek ji. और जब तक हम अगले सेगमेंट की तैयारी करते हैं स्टेज पर, हमारा हार्ड वर्किंग टीम जो पीछे ऑडियो विजुअल्स मैनेज कर रहा है, कैन आई रिक्वेस्ट यू टू प्लीज प्ले दोज विजुअल्स हमारे पास. यस, कैन वी हैव द AVs ऑन प्लीज? थैंक यू.
Every second, more content is being created. More stories, more videos, more ideas, faster than ever. But when everything can be generated, what makes something worth remembering? That's where humans come in. The instinct to question, the experience to know what works, the curiosity to try something new. Because AI can make more, humans decide what matters. At One Native Studio, experience meets new thinking. Human instinct meets machine intelligence. We turn ideas into stories, stories into conversations, and conversations into impact. One Native Studio. Let AI do the heavy lifting. We'll do the thinking.
कितनी सारी बातें ऑल अबाउट फाइनेंसेस, मार्केट्स. पर पता है, बाजारों से ज़्यादा, मार्केट से ज़्यादा अनप्रिडिक्टेबल अगर कुछ हो सकता है तो, प्लीज़ डोंट से गर्लफ्रेंड एंड ऑल, आपका दिमाग, योर ओन माइंड्स. सो वी have discussed ideas, and before we move to the future of financial intelligence, let's take a moment to have some fun with our own intelligence. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for the mentalist, Vivek Kapri, who's going to join us on stage now, and let's have a little mental gym now.
Check. Thank you so much. Hi everyone, hope you're doing good. My name is Vivek Kapri. I am a mentalist. I do magic mind reading. So I'll try some fun experiments with you guys. Are you excited? Superb. So let's do a quick warm up. So I request all of you, can all of you place your right hand like this? Just place your right hand like this. Place your left hand like this, both your hands. Just do it upside down. Cross it and make a tight fist. People at the back as well, make sure it's a tight fist. Your hands extended. Your pinky finger should be at the top. Your thumbs at the bottom. You're with me? Now do like this at the count of 3. 1, 2, and just 3. Just try to make it upright. You can try this. Not happening. Not happening. So I'll do it super slow. I'll teach you how it's done. So right hand like this. Left hand like this. Bring them closer. Faster, faster, faster guys, faster. Guys, thank you so much for the applause. I love this energy. That's how I start my act with this lovely energy. So let's do something real fun. I want all of you to think of a name in your mind. It could be like a childhood friend, your family member. It could be a male, female, any name. Just lock that name in your mind. So I'll just come down. How about you, bro? Do you mind standing? Can we pass the mic to him? So you already have logged in a name in your mind, right? Can you think of the first letter? Can you put this on? So just think of the first letter in your mind. So billions of names, billions of possibilities. He has locked in a name in his mind that's only in his mind. Perfect. So bro, just focus on the first letter of that name in your mind. The first letter. I can see there's like a curve. It's not like a C. Is it S, the first letter? Yes. Yes? So far so good. He's thinking of a name that starts with S and there is no way I could have known, right? And here's the best part. Before I left my home, I have jotted down a name on a piece of paper. What if it matches with the name you're thinking of? Because billions of names, billions of possibilities is impossible. For the first time out loud on the mic, can you tell what's the name you're thinking of?
Should I say it?
Yeah?
Sparsh.
Are you sure? Sparsh? So I'll tell you guys, I was not close. In fact, I was bang on. That's exactly S-P-A-R-S-H. That's Sparsh, ladies and gentlemen. Can we have a round of applause for him? You can sit down, bro. Thank you so much. Superb. Guys, are you having fun? So let's make it more interactive. So I have a request. Can all of you stand at your places for the next 30 seconds? You can just stand at your, wherever you're seated. Just stand. And you have to follow a very simple drill. I request all of you in your mind, can you think of a wild animal? Just lock one wild animal in your mind. Just lock it in. Now, if you're thinking of a lion or a tiger, you can please sit down. If not, you can keep standing. If it's lion or tiger, you can just sit down at your places. If not, you'll keep standing. So we'll do it one more time. So quickly, I want all of you to think of a color in your mind, a basic color. Lock it in. Now, if you're thinking of blue or red, you can please sit down at your places. If not, you'll keep standing. If it's blue and red, genuinely, you can just please sit down. And few people are left. I'll do this experiment one last time. So think of a very basic shape in your mind, geometric shape. Don't think of square, it's very obvious. Any other geometric shape. Lock it in your mind. Now, if you're thinking of a triangle or a circle, please sit down at your places. If not, you'll keep standing. So around 90% people are sitting down, but the people who are still standing are the most tough nut to crack. So you don't go for simple choices. So I would love to try my experiment with 4 of you. How about 2 of you? So you, number 2, number 3 and number 4. So do you mind joining me on stage? So all 4 of you can just join me on stage and others can please sit down at your places. And please 4 of you can please join me on stage. And guys, can we have a round of applause for them? You can just join from this side, please. Yeah, here's the stairs and you can join me. So I would love to do something interactive with you. And guys, we'll follow a simple drill if anyone joins me on stage. So we'll just applaud for them, we'll just cheer for them. We'll keep the energy flowing in. Superb. That's lovely. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate your help. Yeah, you can just stand right here. 2 people can be right here and 2 people can be on my right. 2 people can be on my left. So before I try anything, we haven't met before, right? So this is the first time we are meeting. We haven't met, right? Sir is already smiling. He's so happy that I don't know this weird guy or else my secrets are not safe. So don't worry. I will do something very simple, something more fun. I'll start with you. So what's your name? So these are, I have a dice with me. Can you just check all the 6 numbers are different, right? 6 numbers, 6 possibilities. So you have to choose a number, see the top number and cover it. Make sure I don't look at the number and cover it. So he has 6 options to choose from. He is locking in a number. You're done, sir? Superb. Just think of your number in your mind. Okay. So like a lot of like numbers are going in your mind. So can you just focus on the same number? Okay, perfect. So I'll give you just open the dice. I'll tell you what to do. You can just keep any one number you feel like. See the top number and just cover it. It can be a free choice. Make sure I don't look at it. So we will do the same drill. And you're done. So think of your number in your mind again and again. Scream the number. Okay, sir, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you haven't changed the number. It's still the middle number, the number 4 to start with. Open your hand, and it's exactly the number 4, ladies and gentlemen. But I can be lucky the first time, sir, change to a different number. Quickly choose some other number and cover it. So he went with the number 4. Let's see what's the number you will go with. There's no way I can know, right? So look at me and scream your number in your mind. So you're very ambitious in life. You always want to like be number 1. You'll attract the number 1 is by gut feelings. Can you open your hand? And it's exactly this number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Can we have a round of applause for him? Superb. We have 4, we have 1. So let's make it more challenging for him this time. You don't look at the number yourself. Keep rolling it between both your hands. And whenever you're happy, you can lock it in. And you can stop whenever you feel like there is no way I can know. It's impossible. This time you haven't seen the number. There is no way I can, gauge your body like language expressions. But my intuition says you went for the middle number 4. You went for the lowest number 1. But you are a risk taker. Without looking, you will attract the number 6. You will hit the 6 or open your hand and confirm it's exactly the number 6, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. I'll do something better with you, sir. What's your name? Sudeep. Okay, lovely, sir. Can you keep both your hands like this, a little apart? And can you think of any flower in your mind? Where's the mic? Any flower in your mind? Like jasmine. Check. Jasmine, lily, mogra. Speak anyone on the mic.
Should I
Yes.
announce the
Yes,
flower?
sure.
Marigold.
Marigold. So imagine all of you have marigold petals in your hand. You're giving the marigold flowers to him. So you have the marigold petals in your hand. Do you mind just crushing it like this? Just crush it. And you have to actually imagine that you're crushing marigold petals. 3, 2, and a 1. It's done. Do you mind just taking a look? Just smell your hand. Can you see a fragrance? Can you confirm it as well? That's coming from his hand. That's exactly marigold, ladies and gentlemen. You confirm that's marigold, right? Cheers, guys. Thank you so much. Can you have a round of applause for him? Superb. That's 2 on 2. I'll do something more challenging. I have a deck of cards on me. So all the cards are different. You can just confirm for the audience, all the cards are different, right? So you have to do a simple drill. I'll go through the cards like this. Whenever you're happy, you have to say the word stop. It's totally up to you. Say the word stop. Right here, take the card, don't show it to me. All the cards are different. Sir just randomly picked a card that's in your mind, right? Think of the card in your mind. It's a red card, that's what I'm getting from you. It's a heart. Look in front and scream the number in your mind. Like 7. Open your hand. That's exactly the 7 of hearts, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see. Thank you so much, but let's make it even super impossible. So I have a scroll with me right here. Do you mind just holding the scroll, so please? Okay, fantastic. So please think of a 2-digit number. You also think of a 2-digit number in your mind. So on the mic, what is the 2-digit number you're thinking of?
So do you want me to say it?
You can speak it, yes.
Okay. It's 99.
99, the highest number, and I will give the mic to him. So you can pick any other 2-digit number. Yes, what's the number?
45.
45, and that's a free choice as well. So on my notes app, I have a list of 100 different food items, 100 different celebrities. So you can be I for the audience, food items, apple, orange, everything is different, yes? Sure. So what's on the number 99? Can you speak on the mic?
It's a pizza, which I'd love to eat now.
It's a pizza, right? And we'll go to the celebrities as well. There's Virat Kohli, Akshay Kumar. He picked the number 45. So just confirm what is on the number 45.
It's Mr. SRK.
Shah Rukh Khan, SRK. So you picked pizza, 99. Shah Rukh Khan, 7 of hearts. Different people, different choices. And you are holding on to the scroll the entire time, right? So last night I had a very weird dream. So I have jotted on what I have seen on this dream. So for the first time, I'll just unscroll this. So do you mind holding this from this side? So on my dream, you can hold this mic, please. So on my dream, I had seen there was SRK. He was eating something. He was eating pizza, holding on to a card, which was exactly the 7 of Hearts, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. And that's not me, that's a lovely volunteer. So can we have a thunderous round of applause for them as they head back? Thank you so much, sir. You can head back. Cheers. So the thing was, I did this experiment to ensure that you are the most difficult person to read. Usually people go for lion and tiger. So I just made you just think of the most strangest, like, you had a most difficult person to read. So that's why I did this experiment. So I'll come back to it in a bit. But for now, you can just head back. I'll just try something with some more volunteers. So please head back. And guys, can we have a round of applause for them? That's lovely. So let me come down and let's make it more interactive. So I want all of you to place both your hands like this facing the ground. You can just place your hand like this. You can keep your right hand like this and left hand palm up. Right hand like this, left hand palm up. So from your right hand, you have to imagine you're holding on to helium balloons. Your left hand, you have a very heavy giant brick. Balloons, giant brick. Please shut your eyes for the next 30 seconds and imagine that on your right hand, the helium balloons are getting lighter, lighter, lighter. The more I snap, the right hand is getting lighter, lighter, lighter. And the left hand, there's a heavy brick. The weight of the brick is getting heavy, heavy, heavy. Keep imagining, keep going that in your mind. And once you're done, you can just, open your eyes. So it didn't work for everyone. Your hands are still straight away. You have a very creative mind. I can see your hands are like half a feet apart. So what's your name? Ashit. Lovely. Ashit, sir, I would love to try an experiment with you. Do you mind joining me on stage? Guys, we'll just follow the drill. Round of applause for him. Oh, that's fantastic. We have met before. That's superb. Fantastic. Yeah, I remember that was a couple of years ago. Superb. So, sir, we have to follow a simple drill. You have to stand right at the center. You're the star for the act. The idea is very simple. You might feel a touch or tap either at the right side or the left side of your body. Let's say you feel a tap anywhere at the right side. You have to slowly lift up your right hand like this and bring it down. Let's say you feel a tap anywhere at the left side. You have to slowly bring your left hand up and bring it down, okay? So you have to keep your eyes closed for the next 30 seconds. Relax yourself, deep breathe in, deep breathe out, and just focus on the touch. Good? You can open your eyes now. You're feeling good? So I have two questions. First to you. Sir, whenever you raised your hand, you actually felt the touches. That's what you're indicating, yes? Guys, was I touching him at all? Not at all. So, sir, I was at a 1 feet distance, but I was trying to build a connection. Now, let's take things to next level. I have something for you right here. I have a Rubik's Cube right here. Have you ever solved a Rubik's Cube in your life? But is it possible to solve it blindfolded? It's literally impossible. So you have to do this impossibility thing. You have to step a little back. So you have to place both your hands behind your back and just keep turning it. Don't twist. Just keep turning it like this. And in your mind, you have to think that it's getting solved, right? It's a test of your imagination. Place both your hands behind your back. So I will show the audience one last time. It's mixture from all the sides, so please hold this. And just keep turning it. But in your mind, sir, you have to think it's getting solved. Close your eyes and keep imagining. Imagine the first color is coming together. The second color is getting together. So guys, we'll just cheer for him. We'll give him a countdown, all of you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please bring your hand ahead. And that's one solved Rubik's Cube, ladies and gentlemen. And that's not me, that's him. So guys, cheers for him. Round of applause for him as he heads back. So thank you so much for the help. Fantastic. So now let me share something with you. Have you seen in the old Bollywood movies, there's two twin brothers. If one person is hungry, the other brother feels the hunger. If one brother feels the punch, other person feels it. So let me try something on those lines. Ma'am, what's your name? Ritu. So Ritu ma'am, can you choose anyone from here, anyone? Okay, I think he's already tried an experiment, something else. Okay, so do you mind both of you joining me on stage, and I would love to try an experiment. Fantastic. So this act is something to do with connections. So like it's about bond connections. So but let's do the experiment. So ma'am, you can please be on my left side, and so you can just stand on my right side. So thank you for the help. Lovely. You can just stand right, come a little closer. So in a moment, so you might feel like a tap or touch. Just remember where you feel the touch. How many times did you feel the touch? Only in your mind, okay? So just come a little closer. So you will keep your eyes closed for the next 1 minute, but ma'am, you will keep your eyes open. So please close your eyes. Deep breathe in, deep breathe out. I'm just building this connection, and just keep your eyes closed. And just keep focusing. Can you raise your right hand if you had felt a touch anywhere? Okay. Fantastic. Keep your eyes closed. Keep focusing. With your finger, can you indicate how many times did you feel the touch? Twice you're saying, okay, perfect. Keep your eyes closed and keep focusing. And can you tell with your hand, where did you feel the last touch? With your hand, can you indicate where had you felt the touch? On your back? Okay, open your eyes. The last touch you're saying you felt on the left side you're saying. And then before that you had told me that you felt the touch twice, right? Perfect. Guys, was it touching him at all? Not at all. So I was at a 1 foot distance, but you were feeling the touch and taps, right? This proves, guys, all of you are so connected. Good bond. So guys, cheers for them. Thank you so much. Can you fantastic. Can you please head back? Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. So I will just end my act with something very interactive. So I need everyone's participation. So I want all of you to take out your phone. Please, you can just take out your phone and open your calculator. So everyone has to try. This is the last act. You can just open your calculator. And I'll come down and I will just use some numbers for this experiment. The mic is right. Okay. Yes. So I want all of you to think of different numbers. Ma'am, can you say a single digit number on the mic? 9. Fantastic. So I want all of you to punch the number 9. Multiplies. Sir, can you also say a single digit number, please? 7. So we have 9, we have 7. 9 into 7, everyone will place equals to. It's the number 63. Let's make it more random. Sir, can you say a 2-digit number on the mic?
21.
63 we already had, multiplies 21 equals to, it's 1323. It's a giant number. How about you, ma'am, the one in white? Ma'am, can you say a 2-digit number from there only? 44, are you sure? So we already had 1323 into 44 equals to, it's 58212. You can just confirm on your calci as well. It's 58212. The last operation, sir, I want you to try this. So I'll hit plus. So it should be random. So don't look at the dial pad. Just take a look. Can you look at me and punch the numbers 7 times? Dial pad 7 by looking at me. Yeah, 7 different numbers just randomly. Yeah, you can just type it, but without looking. Look at me. Yeah, and just punch 7 times. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a random number. It's a very giant number you have come up with, right? It's 1950525. Can you confirm? Lovely. So guys, we'll add this number. This is a random number, so I just came up with. The previous number 58212 plus 1950525. So we'll add 58212 plus 1950525. Everyone will press equals to. So we have a very giant number. It's in 20 lakh 8,737. But just focus, all of you, at the first 2 numbers. That's 2020, today's date. The next 2 numbers is 08. That's August, 2808, 20th August. The best part, there are 3 more numbers. I want all of you to look at your watches, check the time. It's exactly 7:37. That's the time on the watches. 20th August, 7:37. The right moment we have created, everyone together. So this is the brilliant minds coming together and creating this beautiful moment that is the right exact moment. So I will end my act with this remark that, guys, always believe in magic. If you do so, you'll see wonders happening just like this. So thank you so much. That's my name. My name is Vivek Kapri. Enjoy the rest of the evening, guys. Cheers. Thank you so much.
Mike? Wow. Some of them are really crazy. I don't know. I'm going to come and ask you how you do it. I doubt if you're going to give it. Fabulous. Wasn't that mind-blowing, literally? It was. From understanding how our minds work to understanding how technology can work with our minds. The next chapter of financial empowerment will not only be about access to information, but also about turning information into intelligence. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Vaibhav Chhachra, Principal Manager, Brand Tech and AI Ecosystem at Google, to join us on stage now, who will, yes, take us into that future with Viksit Bharat 2047, AI for financial empowerment, from financial information to financial intelligence, how AI can democratize wealth creation for every Indian. Fabulous. Please come on stage, Vaibhav. Yes.
Okay, so very good evening. I think esteemed leaders, friends, and fellow believers in India's growth story. So standing here at the National Stock Exchange, the beating heart of our capital markets of India, to celebrate the 100th milestone of the Simple Hai show, it got me thinking. I guess long before algorithms began to decode the data at scale, Vivek ji had the courage to ask the most radical question of our time. Why can't finance speak the language of people? And I strongly think Vivek ji didn't just build the show. He has built a movement that fundamentally changed how India thinks and talks about finance. So thank you, Vivek ji, for this incredible contribution, and congratulations on this amazing milestone. More power to you. And that brings me to the core of why we have all gathered here today. Now, just for a second, let us all imagine the feeling of looking back from the year of 2047, the 100th year of independent India, the true Viksit Bharat. How is the feeling? Amazing feeling, right? In fact, I also felt little goosebumps while saying it. So historians will look at this exact decade which we are living right now as one of the most revolutionary moments where everything shifted. They won't just talk about the GDP numbers or the stock market highs. They will talk about the exact moment when artificial intelligence arrived and truly democratized everything. It gave every single citizen the power to build, the power to grow, and the power to dream without any invisible barriers. So because for the generations, I believe like finance was locked behind the heavy wall of jargons and elite vocabulary, and a system so complex that millions of hardworking Indians looked at the capital market and said, "Bhai, ye hamare liye nahi hai." Now, when we look at the Viksit Bharat of 2047, we aren't just tracking market highs or corporate valuations. What we are looking at is the financial destiny of 1.4 billion Indians. So for decades, I think wealth creation in India operated with a quite limiting assumption that financial ambition only belonged to a chosen few. Like rest of the country was expected to practice caution, invest in fixed deposits, and play a defensive approach with their futures. But लेकिन आज वो परिभाषा बदल चुकी है. Because today's India is no longer just content with just saving for tomorrow. Today's India has the audacity and the power to scale its dream and write its own economic destiny. So now to make this feel a little more real, let me share two defining stories with you. So the first one. So a few months ago, I was traveling in a small town named Datia across Madhya Pradesh. And there I met a person named Rameshji, who is an owner of handicraft shop. So we sat over a cup of tea and what we call it, like we had a little chai per charcha there. And our conversation drifted towards life and business. And he opened about his finances with me. Though he had some saving account in the bank, but he had zero exposure to the equity markets or capital markets. And why is that? It's because the jargons associated with finance terrified him. He had no clear way to protect his family from the medical emergencies or any rate of inflation. To him, the stock market and risk management felt like completely foreign language. And when I asked him, Rameshji, why don't you invest in the market or mutual funds? He looked at me with quite dignity and said, Sir, ये बड़े लोगों का खेल है, हमारी किस्मत में सिर्फ मेहनत है, गणित नहीं. अब ज़रा सोचिए, रमेश जी जैसे करोड़ों लोग आज भी यही मानते हैं कि स्टॉक मार्केट सिर्फ उन लोगों के लिए है जो बड़ी बड़ी अंग्रेज़ी जानते हैं या बड़ी बड़ी कॉरपोरेट दुनिया से आते हैं. लेकिन सोचिए, अगर रमेश जी के अपने फ़ोन पर पूछ सकें, भाई मैं महीने के 5 से 10 हज़ार बचा लेता हूँ, मुझे सरल भाषा में समझाओ कि ये म्यूचुअल फंड्स और SIP असल में होते क्या हैं. एंड देन artificial intelligence guides him in his own mother tongue and gives him a proper financial education. And this is no longer just an imagination now. It is the present day reality of the new digital India which we are living in, where people are leveraging AI as their assistant every day for problem solving and growth. So जब टेक्नोलॉजी हर भाषा, हर बोली और हर इंसान की जेब तक पहुंच जाती है, तब फाइनेंशियल लिटरेसी सिर्फ एक सपना नहीं रहती, बल्कि हर घर की एक हकीकत बन जाती है. एंड फाइनेंशियल एम्पावरमेंट का नया इतिहास लिखा जाता है. सो दैट वाज द स्टोरी अबाउट द ग्रास रूट्स ऑफ इंडिया. नाउ लेट मी गिव यू अ ग्लिम्स ऑफ द फ्यूचर एज वेल. Now, as of today, most of the financial institutions are already leveraging AI for data analytics and personalization. And I strongly believe the true frontier of agentic AI era is about empathy and not just algorithms. I repeat, it will be about empathy and not just algorithms, as AI will be evolving to your most trusted everyday companion. Now imagine the next evolution of secure, consent-driven framework where AI understands the unique context about us. Like by safely learning from our everyday financial habits, it can truly guide us with deeply personalized recommendations. So let me give you an example. So for instance, let us think there is a new parent couple in their early 30s. They are sitting on a kitchen table after the baby has fallen asleep. And the house is quiet, but their mind is rushing with the financial anxiety-like thoughts. Are we saving enough? Will we be able to afford the schooling? Is my family protected financially or not? Etc., etc. And then they open their banking app. So instead of traditional banking interface where you usually get account information and some broad promotional offers, but imagine if these financial platforms are just built on AI super intelligent models at the back end. They truly understand that exact very chapter of this new parent's life by securely analyzing the transaction behavior patterns of course, through the strict user-granted consent in the back end, but now without them having to search or guess, this AI intelligence brings forward a custom roadmap. Maybe it could be a child education saving plan or a medical insurance strategy, or it could be a targeted investment plan at that very moment when they needed it the most, at that exact micro moment. So this is the leap from banking as a service to banking as an intuitive partner, moving us from the traditional surfaces to an anticipatory intelligence interface. Now today, AI is achieving what was once impossible. It is turning personalized guidance into a universal commodity. AI doesn't judge your bank balance. AI doesn't care what language you speak. AI doesn't get tired of answering the same question 10 times. And that's the true magic of artificial intelligence, where it leveled up the playing field for everyone and opened the wide doors of opportunities for all of us. And as we embrace this profound transformation, I firmly believe we must remember one fundamental rule. When AI can analyze the data, it can truly earn our trust by having rigorous compliance, privacy, and consumer protection in place. And why do I say that? When safety and innovation work hand in hand, the impact will be real and more meaningful. Now, as we look ahead to the Viksit Bharat of 2047, I want to leave you with one simple message. So the true measure of our economic superpower won't just be found in the record-shattering indices or trillion-dollar valuations. In my view, it will be measured in that quiet confidence of that shopkeeper sitting in Datia who is learning about financial planning in his own mother tongue, and that profound peace of mind of that young parent sitting on that kitchen table tonight who received the right investment plan right when he needed it the most, all through leveraging AI. So thank you once again for having me. You have been a wonderful audience, and here is to the next 100 milestones of The Simple Hai Show. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, Vaibhav, for giving us a glimpse into what the future of financial intelligence could look like. And that brings us to the final chapter of this evening, and perhaps the beginning of the next one. I'm going to be inviting Team One Native Studio to join us on stage. May I have Aparna Joshi, Harish Patil, Deepak Karnani, and Sanat Mishra to come up on stage, please. Thank you so much, Aparna. May I please request you for your closing comments on the event?
Hello, everybody. Thank you for being such a nice audience today. Gratitude to all of you who have been here, come here to be part of our journey. Many of you have been a part of our journey from our earlier days. One Native Studio is a fairly young content studio, but I think with our vision and passion, we make up for lack of experience in that sense. Simple Hair has been really a work of passion for us, and the last 2 years, I think we have shown that 100 episodes is not a mean feat, but we pulled it off. The road ahead looks really great. Simple Hair is going to evolve, and as Gaurav mentioned right now, there's so much more happening with AI. For all you know, we are probably going to be, exploring that space next. Probably, who knows, AI Simple Hair could be the next road ahead for us. So there's a lot happening. Even Simple Hair, the finance show is, it's really growing. With Vivek, we have a great host. Without Vivek, this would not have been possible. So thank you from the heart, Vivek. Gratitude also to the Gratitude to the NSE, which has believed in us, believed in our vision, has been the partner for this event today. And also gratitude to the great team that we have at One Native Studio, a very young team which has worked very hard on this show. We now have a newly launched website, www.simplehaishow.com, which is going to be a lot about finance. We're going to talk about the podcast episodes, plus a lot more about finance, trying to make it as simple as possible, because finance continues to be a complex topic for people even now. So it's an ongoing journey, and Vivek and we are going to take it further as we go ahead in the coming year. So, and in Sanat Mishra, we now have a new Chief Growth Officer and Strategy Officer at the One Native Studio. He comes with a wealth of experience, and he's going to be helping us take this a notch higher. Sanat, can I ask you to share 2 words, please?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Aparna, for your kind information. I was listening to Nilesh sir. He said one thing, Lakshmi and Saraswati. Now, when I was listening, there was a slok which came to my mind, Vidya dadati vinayam vinayati yati patrata, patrata dharmapni dharma tata sukam. What does it mean? Knowledge creates wisdom. Wisdom creates capability. Capability creates prosperity. And because of that, there is a happiness. So yes, Simple Hai was the beginning. AI Simple A is the future. Thank you so much. And first of all, I would like to thank you, Vijay Iyer of NSC, Meenal, of NSC, Vivek Law, and my team, Haris, Deepak, Aparna, and entire Nehal, Akshara, and entire team, because these are the people, they are behind the show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.
Fabulous. On the stage, in fact, now we would like to call upon Team One Native Studio, jitne bhi log hain who are working, all the youngsters there that we can see. Team One Native Studio on stage, please. We'd like to have a picture. And yes, Vivek Law, Mr. Vivek Law, please come up on stage for this very memorable picture. We're going to be closing this evening by really remembering one thing, that financial literacy is not just about money, it's about freedom, dignity and opportunity. और आज इन सबकी मेहनत से that's what we will be taking back home. And with that, we are officially concluding the celebration of Simple Hair at 100 tonight. But of course, the conversations don't end here. We invite you all to join us for dinner, drinks, and an evening of conversations, networking. Once again, it was a pleasure being the host for this event tonight. I'm Neha Sharma Iyer signing off, and here's to the next 100, everybody. Put your hands together. Have a great evening here on.